that simple. And to try to explain it away with all this bullshit is just literally bullshit.
Yeah. That's why I don't listen. I say it over and over again. Look, Kemet, Egypt, it's only certain things I take in. I don't take in all the, well, this is that, and and you gotta believe in the different energies. Yeah, I know about that shit. Like, I seen it, I felt it. Like, we felt it. We just felt it just now. And we felt the whole ocean and felt the whole everything, and it's like, bruh, like, I don't know. It's a whole different thing going on. Like, sometimes I be thinking that it's the plants that's actually trying to
Hey, I went through that too, man. Yeah, where they're in charge.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like they are, because this is their world.
Absolutely.
We've been inserted into this place right here. This is their world, man. Yep. If you think about it, they always, like, when you see like apocalyptic movies, they always end up taking over the buildings. They always end up taking over everything, and they rebuild, and they control the planet.
Yeah, because if you look out there, look, you see more plants and shit than anything. So the plants could easily, if everybody stopped taking care of all that stuff and just left, the plants would cover all that stuff over like it's nothing.
I remember after a couple of breakthroughs, my early breakthroughs, I would always come out of it and immediately call someone, call one of my kids, or call my ex-wife, or call a friend and say, "You're not going to believe it, blah, blah, blah." And several times I was like, "The plants are in charge. The plants are in charge."
They made us. The plants made us.
And then I started thinking that this whole opiate crisis. It's basically the plants, because opiates come from plants.
I thought
so
about
the plants are using the opiates to get rid of all these fucking people that are just polluting the damn planet.
It's like the planet made certain things to keep a balance.
Right.
Like the plants keep us balanced, we keep this balance. And because you see the plants, the acacia plant, like I was saying, the ants that protect the acacia tree from like different animals eating on it and stuff. And the ants actually think this is what they want to do, but actually it's programming it into them to do these things. And it's like, hold on.
Plants really do, when you get into that realm, the plants really
and then you think
be
about
like,
the Aztecs.
Puppet masters.
Yeah, you think about the Aztecs and the ones back when they were like committing human sacrifices and stuff like that. It all kind of makes sense. Because the plants get mad, be like, yeah, kill each other. You got to sacrifice somebody to the gods every once in a while, or I'm going to bring a fire down and it's going to blow all this shit up.
That's true. The planet is alive, man.
Yeah, it's alive. It's living.
Like, it actually controls everything that happens to us, and we don't even realize it.
And then we get to sit here and talk about stuff and enjoy it and take these weird trips.
It's a beautiful spot.
I love it. Dr. Shoes.
Yeah, thank you.
I've been coming here since I was 16, bro. No, actually, the first time I was here, I was like 15. I'm 33 now.
So, are we making any progress? Like with these trips, like...
I feel like we all have a piece of a puzzle, and we're like, all these videos that we make are slowly like helping piece certain things together to help us figure out what the bigger picture is. But it just makes like a lot of, we need more. The more people, the better, because everybody has a small piece of the puzzle, kind of.
Right. And I think this, still a relatively small number of people have done DMT compared to mushrooms and acid.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I thought I had seen it all, taking mushrooms. And, I've mainly taken mushrooms. Last time I took acid was, 10 years ago with Burning Man or something. But when I did DMT, it was a whole different thing. Like, just off the charts. Totally something I got to devote my life to. So, when suddenly there are 1 million people or 10 million people doing DMT on a regular basis, it's going to change the world.
Yeah, it's going to change shit.
We're really in the early stages of this.
Have you had those trips where you took off and you forgot about this place?
Well, yeah, a lot of them are that way.
When you come back, you be like, rock, tree.
Everything that, when you have a breakthrough, it changes. Like, everything I thought I knew about the world was, like, sort of true, but only a really tiny piece of the big picture. And then once you see that larger picture, you realize, oh shit, okay. And we're supposed to be in touch with the spirit world. And somehow, people say it's like fluoride in the water calcifies your pineal gland, and so your body doesn't make natural DMT. There's something that we're doing wrong.
Yeah,
because
something.
we used to be in touch with the spirit world. The ancients, the Indians, the Native Americans, they weren't just like imagining the spirit world when they would go out and pray to the gods and all their rituals. That wasn't just like they didn't have like a general feel that they were spirits. They saw the spirits. So why were they able to see them as adults and we can't? What are we doing in our diets or way of life?
In our way of life. That's what I was saying. The culture that they give us as when we come into this culture is creating some other stuff, but it trips me out too, because like the Indians, remember when it wasn't raining, it get dry, they all come together and do the rain dance and it start raining. They can control the weather. They can control different things. We can't do that no more. We rely on technology to do all these things.
Yeah, and that's working out well.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. But that energy source that's out there, we're going to figure it out. It's going to take a while.
I think it's gonna, I think this is gonna be one of those revolutions though that goes slowly and then takes off.
And then takes off.
Because DMT is just it's such a brief thing. It's so easy to do, and so just earth shattering.
You can be in and out
Just get in and out.
in no time. And then the understanding it gives you is that's what I never could get that. Like, I like me coming from somebody who don't read, don't go out and study and do none of that shit. It's like it just comes now.
You just have the direct experience.
Yeah. It's like, and it's years of study right there.
Right there.
In 15 minutes.
You
In
just
15
see
minutes.
how things are.
But that origami shit, that's what they was doing. And I'm looking at the origami video. This dude took one piece of paper and made a whole plant with a fucking vase and everything. And he like, look at that. That's one piece of paper. And I'm going, wait. But if you just think about if our reality was on something like that was like a sheet of paper that was being drawn on or something like that. But I'm talking about in a whole different way, like not the way that we look at a sheet of paper. Because when we look through these things, that's what I'll be feeling like. I'm looking through a sheet of paper, looking off some paper at something else that's in a whole different 4D, 5D dimension or something like that.
Right.
And I'm looking off this paper, they just drew me, and I'm like, hey, what the hell is going on?
That's always the amazing thing when you go into those other realms where you see more than, like there are more dimensions.
You can actually see it, which is just crazy.
You see the most amazing things, you're like, that's not possible, but it is, like it's there.
It's
I can
there.
see it, so it is possible. How can they do that and we can't?
And then that's when you go crazy. And everybody be like, yeah, you crazy. And you be like,
You're not crazy, you see it.
yeah, I am. Like, really, because, you got the crazy people the ones they call some of the homeless people that walk around. They see this shit all the time.
Because a lot of them are schizophrenic.
Yeah.
And they, schizophrenic, in the urine of schizophrenics, they found DMT.
Yeah.
That's right.
So schizophrenics are walking around in the DMT world.
Constantly.